Alright guys, what's up? Market opens in 2 minutes, guys. Let me just put this on live here. I want to notify other people that the stream is live, but for some reason it's not uploading, or it's not recognizing on my end. Notify me. Scheduled for 9/3. We're supposed to be live now, no? Okay, well, Tanya's live. Okay, here we go. So let me share this. But, Alright guys, so one thing I want to point out right now, pretty obvious to a lot of people, but it's September, and seasonally, September is a pretty bearish month, especially during an election year. I think it's like from what I saw in the data, it's a 43% chance that September is a bullish month. Now, that goes against my bias because I want to see up. So I think this daily gap is going to get balanced soon, and there's tons of equal highs above on NQ. So my end goal, I think at minimum, I'd like to see this daily fair value gap rebalanced. But it's possible that September drives us down and we balance this daily gap below first, and then it brings us higher. I don't know for sure. But the best thing we can do, I have a swing trade that I opened at the mean threshold and below this 4-hour gap. This is a 4-hour gap, in case you're wondering where that came from. It's right here. So I was adding a position on QQQ in this area that I expect to target this daily gap. Now, if we go lower into this daily, I will dollar cost average into that position with the anticipation that maybe in October, November, December, we get a bullish end of the quarter. Alright guys, the market is open. So let's see what we got here. So the first thing that I look for, if you're new, the first thing I look for here is equal highs. By the way guys, I left my, I have a secondary screen, but I left the cord at home at my apartment, hotel, that allows me to use it while I'm here at this place I'm in with Wi-Fi. So I can't really see any comments or anything in the chat today. What I could probably do actually is open the I can open it on my phone. So let me do that actually, so I can see you guys or talk to you guys if I need to. Bitcoin again, just balancing in this daily gap. Ideally, I didn't want to see us close below it again, but the fact that we're closing above a daily fair value gap, and then below, then above, then below. If this was the market, if this was ES or NQ, I would not want to be in this. So I would not consider trading this right now. If you're a trader for crypto, I'm personally not. But this in general, this is not price action that you want to be trading. It's erratic. It's like seek and destroy. Very likely you're going to get stopped out on both sides. Looks like we're coming back to the 4-hour gap. And I thought these were equal highs, but they are not. We took this out by a tick, so that's actually pretty darn bearish, I'm not going to lie. So where could we end up here? Let me just hold on one second, guys. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. Okay, I'm going to go live here. I'm going to click on the live on my YouTube. All right, so I have the live chat open on a separate, on my phone, so I can talk to you guys if I need to. But look at this, guys. So on the 15, I mean, it looks like we're going for sell side here. So we can, so obviously these blue and red boxes are Asia and London, if you guys didn't know. My versions of Asia and London, which are due to quarterly theory, not necessarily what ICT says. So I think we're going here right now. We're basically close to inversing this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So if this holds, we could go higher, but I think ultimately we're probably targeting these lows. Bitcoin down. Let's look at the stocks, indices stocks to see what we're doing. Everything's down. Mag 7 down. Nvidia down 4%. Wow. Tesla is up amazingly. Up to everything. Oh, so what I wanted to do, guys, actually I want to sell some puts on a few different companies, on a HIMS, and I also want to sell puts on Celsius. I just want to see what they're doing today. Hopefully they're not up like crazy. Ulta's a nice position I'm in. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I've been adding this before Buffett did. Or actually, I have a lower cost basis than Buffett, most likely. I haven't checked the reports to see what he added at. HIMS is down. Let's look at Celsius. It's down 1.7. So I might sell a put on Celsius here. Let me just see what I can get for it right now. Because on Friday you were able to sell a 35 put a month out for almost $200. I think you can probably get more now that it's down 1.66%. Wow, the spreads are huge on it. Why are they so massive? I don't understand. I'm so confused. The spreads for the 35 puts are like huge. Look at this, guys. We're about to hit sell side. Okay, guys. I'm going to sell the October 1st 31 puts, and I'm going to try and get filled for $150. I thought it would be close to 200, but it's not. All right, so let's start here. Wait, why did that not? Okay, we're gonna sell one. Okay, so NQ did not take out sell side just yet. We missed it by just a tick or so. So guys, this is what I'm talking about. September is a bearish month, and look what happens the first day of September. Lots of things are down here. What's down the most? SOXL is down huge. Nvidia is down huge. Tesla's up 2%. So funny how that works, huh? HIMS is also down 1%. I don't know. This could be pushing further. Let's look on the. I just want to look on the weekly again and see where we're at. So ultimately, guys, I want to see this monthly fair value gap get balanced at some point. Wow, we had a huge gap down on the monthly. Damn, this is a tough spot to be in for sure. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to hold off on this for a little bit. Because I think we need to balance a little bit more of this gap. Like maybe I'll start selling puts when we get to like 34. Let's see how the rest of today goes. I'm going to hold off on that for Celsius. Yo, what's up, Bob? How you doing, bro? Oh, this is not even showing. I can't believe I have to do this, but I have to re-shrink the size of my desktop to make it fit. So we're about to hit sell side, guys. And sell side is hit. There we go. All right, so we could get a reversal here, but I'd want to see more than just one leg down. I'd want to see some consolidation and then maybe a retracement to the 50% of this leg, possibly. So right now that registers at 19,436, but of course it looks like it's just going to push further down here. If we go over to the hourly, we also have internal. Whoa, what the hell? We also have internal sell side down here that we could hit. And then ultimately, we do have this low on NQ that drove this leg, right? This low started this huge push higher. So it's possible we get there too. Yo guys, if you're in the chat, I want to know who you are. Are you guys day traders? Are you investors? Swing traders? Are you learning how to trade? Curious what brought you to the chat. What brought you to the stream, I mean. And I know Bob. He's the only one that likes to speak, it sounds like. And if you're wondering what I'm listening to right now, I'm listening to Drake. He has a new song that came out. I think it's called Circadian Rhythm. It's really good. If you haven't listened to it, you should. Okay, there's that sell side again, guys. Let's look at Celsius. Still dropping here. Nike selling off. Tesla not really holding its gains. Wow, SOXL's down 10% here, guys. Hims is down 1%, Disney down. Another one I'm looking to add is UPS. I'll show you guys that one a little bit later. Okay, we're getting a reversal here. So, yeah, I like this as a singular gap, but I don't like how we took out sell side and we're pushing on one individual leg like this. Typically, this is like a fake move from my experience. I don't like seeing this. I mean, we could easily come back to this internal high, but it's not something I would personally take. I would be very quick to move stops to break even in a trade like this if I was in it. See how for now, we're not delivering. See how we push and we almost get to the internal high, but we just don't quite get there? Especially when we have an internal low below it, like right here. I'm inclined to believe that we're going to go lower. And then I think as well, we have news coming up. Let me just check news quick. Sorry for this. Let's go to the calendar and see. So we have news at 10. So that's in 15 minutes, right guys? So I would wait for that before you take anything, honestly. See how we just break through? Again, it's not holding anything. This is the type of thing you have to pay attention to. When you've traded enough, you'll see this type of price action and you'll know when to avoid and when to stay in it. So if we break above this high, we should go to 50%. But let me see, I don't even have 50% at the right level. It's actually at 19,434. But again, this is when we take out sell side like this on one leg with a lot of strength, typically we don't see good price action following immediately afterwards. That's what I've noticed from my experience. Well, it looks like we might get it here, but let's see. Again, this is just something I wouldn't be in personally. If you have a different trading model to me or trading strategy, then that's fine. Let's look at the 2 minute. Yeah, I don't like this at all. See this? Like how we almost come up to internal highs and then we just reject them. Let's look at ESU. Yeah, ES also having a strong rejection. Look at what I noticed here. So, okay, let's get rid of the new week opening gaps quick so you guys can see this daily fair value gap. Okay, if you draw out this daily gap in time, let's make it purple so you can see it. Look how we balanced it twice and we reject it. So this to me signifies this could be like a temporary market top. Also, if you notice, we took out that internal high by just a tiny amount. So that this high was at 5669, and this high was at 5669.75. So by 0.75, we took this out. Crazy. Okay, so we just took out the internal high. I wouldn't be surprised if it continue lower here. Or just chop around until news comes out at 10, which is in 10 minutes. Bitcoin not doing anything, of course. Celsius continuing its sell-off. Boeing is down to a level that I was thinking about potentially adding. Let's see what it looks like here. Let's look at the monthly chart. That's what I prefer to look at, to be honest. So the reason that I selected this level on a monthly is because it was the 50% of the monthly gap. Yeah, so it's a potential add for me for Boeing. Is this the COVID 2020 low? Yeah, March of 2020. That's crazy. I think this might be accumulation for Boeing. I don't think Boeing's going anywhere. I mean, obviously right now the management is shit, but I think that this has the potential of a trade. So I might consider adding here, but we'll see. I want to see how it reacts in September. Maybe we get to the bottom of this fair value gap, but we'll have to see with that one. Okay, here's a rejection that I was talking about. 10 minutes until that news, guys. Yo guys, if you're in the stream, do me a favor and like, potentially comment too in the chat. It helps the algorithms push this to more people. So guys, news in 9 minutes. That is when we'll potentially look for a trade, because for now, not expecting anything crazy to happen. But what I was talking about earlier is when you see one individual single leg like this come down and immediately take out sell side with not really any retracement, that typically signifies that the market is going to chop around after that sell side gets hit. Oh, there we go. Wait, were you guys not seeing my screen the whole time?